So here we go. Segment, what? Segment 7. Oh, is it gonna flip for me? No, it's not gonna flip. You gotta flip. Oh, you son of a It's not gonna flip. It's gonna stay like that because I hit record in that button. Okay, well, we'll make it do just like that for now, because every time I hit the button, it just took me a whole hour. That's definitely not the shot. But it just took me an hour for that past 4 minutes, past 5 minutes. And like I said, this is segment 7. So there's 6 prior segments, and that all equals maybe 2.5 minutes. And this is Brother R.A. improvising at home and on YouTube. And, well, I was hoping to show you, after the Pope and then without sanctuary, people standing watching individuals get hung. And so, wait a minute, we're talking about old white men on the 8th day of a child's circumcision, on the 8th day of his birth, and he's old enough and he's the Pope, and he's the white man, and he sucks the blood. And I have issues, okay? Being melanin dominant black men, and that's the whole point of BrotherRA.com, reaching unsurpassable justice, improvising on YouTube on March 27th, 2020. And how intelligent are we? And this is 2:17 into this particular segment. And I wish to go ahead and I can't hold this, and but that's okay. We're gonna improvise because we're wise. And so in this segment, oh, did I get that shot in there? Yeah, I gotta, Black Man in America song says just my imagination. And I was high, and I think I'm high now, or kind of, sort of, but all these issues taken away. But I keep saying to myself, this can't be this easy. Create my world by the decisions I make. And then the song says, build up my hopes too high. Don't build up my hopes too high. But, I've been talking about the DVDs and Jason Bourne and Matt Damon dealing with Bourne Identity and how that series evolved, and he's the CIA, and, Matt Damon is the grown-up version or the more current version of your 007 or Magnum PI or whatever. But dealing with the whole 00 shit, in 2020 you got 008, Brother R.A. I'm dealing with the cerebellum. I'm dealing with all the cognizance and all your consciousness and your spirituality. Something that seems to be missing in the past 400 years of evolution, of who are we? And I'm sorry, but the calcified pineal gland isn't helping this melanin dominant, melanin meaning biological living light, this biological living light, child of the sun, the S-U-N. It's not, I mean, the value structure, and I wish to read some Tao. I'm 5 minutes into this segment, and I know it's going to take me another 2-3 hours to upload this shit. But take it light like a woodpecker with a headache, because I'm in control of the decisions I make and what I do in my life. So live as someone who is carefree and relaxed and stress-free among the coronavirus. And what? Don't go to work if you... Oh, and so many people are so happy. I don't have to go to the plantation to check in. I got coronavirus days off. Oh, I gotta work remotely. Oh, I can't because I ain't got the computer. All this bullshit, and I'm just calling it bullshit because where has Massachusetts been heading for? I mean, if I'm talking, I got kicked off at MIT Radio dealing with Transformation of America, the true life story of a CIA mind-controlled slave. And then Matt Damon comes up with Jason Bourne and Bourne Identity and Bourne Ultimatum. And what kind of science? Who wrote these movies? Where's the script? What? Trauma-based mind control. And now the media is just totally traumatized everybody. Oh, don't go out. Wear rubber gloves. Don't shake hands. Stay 6 feet away. You should have known this shit was coming if you motherfuckers are working in labs trying to work on trauma-based mind control. And then what other bullshit is out there? Oh, Ebola and AIDS, autoimmune deficiency syndrome, and how many more diseases are we going to create? And can I do this? Ah, shit. Okay, let's go into, I was going to talk about brown sugar because, you know, I'm single, never married, and I'm putting in my, I fall in love, I want to be in love, and I'm going to let him know. She didn't want to let, what's this boy, Tay Diggs and Senya Latham, she didn't want to let him know that she was in love. No, you better tell anybody if you're in love, because I Am Legend in here somewhere, but let's go to Echelon. Who are these people making the decisions? 8 minutes in, all right, oh shit. Echelon conspiracy, where the CIA created an intelligent enough, oh no, that was this movie. But still, the whole, the Eagle Eye, that's the CIA created a movie, a machine or digital, and it became most intelligent. But this Echelon movie, he made the computer think about, oh no, maybe this kind of ruling, controlling is not good. So Echelon shut itself down. But where are we in the mindset of stupidity in writing movies and so on and so forth? Oh, we got the bad boys. Yeah, I'm just going to be a bad boy. Is that okay? No, now this is right here. Talking about Gattaca, and who are we? 9 minutes in, damn. It's gonna take 3 hours of 9 minutes, and just don't accidentally hit the wrong button and delete this shit. But Gattaca, where they labeled individuals as valids and invalids. And only those babies that were not naturally conceived, but had genetic engineering done to the egg or the semen, those were the valids. Versus a natural humping in the back seat in the sunroof top down. Mommy and daddy. But still, as Brother R.A., I'm still trying to figure out. I would like to have my best seed, but I don't need it to be genetically engineered. And I would like for the mother of my child to also be conscientious and aware of the divinity within herself, because isn't it written somewhere, love thy neighbor as thyself? But first of all, you gotta love yourself before you can love your neighbor. But most people don't spend enough time with themselves to relax and reach that level of divinity within your psyche because of the liquid moisture in your pineal gland, and you're capable of accessing. Let's see, can I do all of this? Oh no, that pyramid is way back behind that chair. I wanted to show you the black pyramid that I showed in the last segment. Actually, you know something? I'm gonna improvise 11:57 into the show, and da 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 da. Don't be looking in my house. Stay that close shot. Shut up, R.A. You're an idiot. Okay, so here's the black pyramid. Can y'all see that? Now the bottom line in the prior segments to this 12 minutes, I showed the folding box. Now that box is this, and when it folds up into itself, it becomes a cube, and it has much depth. And we don't necessarily reach the depth of our tenacity. And because of us dealing with this type of coronavirus, and then we have Gattaca, where he had to keep his office space clean because he didn't want it to be known that he was an invalid, and he was assuming he was a broken ladder or some nonsense in the movie. But the whole point is, how are we dealing with our own genetic engineering, and now we have a coronavirus that's just killing people because somebody's in a laboratory. And after we get from coronavirus, what do we have? A universal soldier. And who are these? I mean, are you a universal soldier fighting? R.A., read your notes. You didn't even get to your notes. Okay, so the notes I'm dealing with are the song was Just My Imagination, right? And after what Master Heej has been teaching me in meditation and movement as a Taoist monk, or as someone who practices Tai Chi Chuan, meditation and movement, and the thinking where you allow your energy to sink deep within yourself and you reach higher levels of relaxation. I keep telling myself it can't be this easy. Create my world by the decisions I make. Don't build my hopes up too high 15 minutes in. Yes, I'm 008. Not only am I practicing what Master Heej is teaching me, I'm talking about becoming Superfly Flying Tiger in this chess game. You know, my mind, the square, and the piece on that square. So I'm talking about going from being the king to the minion, the universal soldier. I can be that pawn on that square, one of the 8 pieces on 64 square board, but I can allow myself to be the king, the queen, the bishop, the knights, and the rooks, tapping into my sacred divinity, accessing the liquid of my pineal gland. By the decisions I make, I end up in the particular circumstances. Song, world won't get no better if I let it be. Put it in your mind. It's just you and me. Wake up, everybody. A virtue is always a virtue. One with this verse. Balanced harmony with yourself. Song, thinking ahead. Teach the children. Teach the children. This is who I am as Mentor RA, brotherra.com. Juggling, trying to produce this segment. I don't want to end this segment, but okay. Talking about DVDs, I gotta throw this in there. Fortress, Christopher Lambert. I'm like, create a prison that's 33 miles deep in the middle of the desert with no cages, just lasers. And why are we still dealing with good and bad in that aspect? Where is our awareness and consciousness in seeing our divinity 18 minutes in? Here, take a look over there. And let's see. So that was the prison, good and bad, but can we see the yin and yang and how we need to balance ourselves as divine energies? Also, the killing of a sacred deer. You have a choice? Who writes these movies? Okay, there's 4 people in your family and someone has to die. I don't understand our level of integrity. What do we value between dead slaveholders and your integrity? I made reference to changing lanes, Ben Affleck. I had to throw Ben Affleck in there. Boston brother, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. Now, he took Samuel Jackson down by making him bankrupt. Why do we value something outside of ourselves? Let's get into, that's the one I made reference to. Born Ultimatum. Trauma-based mind control. And then he went back to apologize to those that were living, of those he assassinated. So is there an assassination program? Is our government doing 33-mile deep prisons, assassins program, CIA? Where's the 008? Where's the 008 understanding self and divinity? 20 minutes into this segment, and yeah, going from, we got Born Identity, Born Ultimatum. Am I the legend? Am I the last thinking black motherfucker on the planet? Is everyone coming out of the coronavirus? Or are you just stuck on your born identity? You don't understand your own divinity. Am I going to get the mother of my child? Am I going to find a 38-year-old female who's in her childbearing years and seasoned and ready and seeing herself as divine energy? Women should automatically think that anyhow, because every big head on the planet first came out of a woman. Oh, that's right. We're stuck in the state of play. This was a good flick. Russell Crowe and Ben Affleck again. And Ben played the hell out of some politicians. You know, it's like, I have to make the decision. No, we're shutting down the state. Paranoia, the media, trauma-based mind control. I'm just asking questions. I ain't nobody. 21 minutes into this segment, and it's going to take forever to upload to YouTube and blah, blah, blah. As you can see the clock. I'm just Brother R.A. trying to share. Hey, wait a minute. I have a liquid pineal gland, and no one's ever made cognizant awareness usage of what does moisture in the first eye, why did the ancestors build a pyramid that's on your $1 bill at the top? That one eye seeing north, south, east, and west, inside and outside, and you accessing. And so, what was it, the show on the 18th? I made reference to if everyone could reach this level of self-esteem and self-confidence and relaxation, then we wouldn't need as many hospitals and there wouldn't be as much sickness. And then the coronavirus kicks in. All I'm saying as a black man is think. As George Clinton said, it's not illegal yet. But I showed you the hanging picture. I showed you the Pope. I showed the cube folding up on itself. Are you capable of spiritually going into that much depth of who you are? And I'm supposed to be reading some Tao. Let's see if we can maneuver this 23 minutes and make it a 30-minute segment and have some fun in here. So here's my Tao. I got my glasses on. And what page am I supposed to be reading? That's right. The notes say, wake up everybody, thinking ahead. That's right. And then the note goes on to say, Planned Parenthood, down to the star sign you desire for your baby. That's distant love. And precious jewels. Superfly, do or die. Well, I'm doing Superfly, Flying Tiger. Yeah. I'm moving a lot of flow. Flow of calm, cool chi energy. I'm not trying to get over. I'm over. Pay attention. Can you do two things at once? No, I can't. As this says here, I'm not trying to get over. I'm over. End of conversation. And so, 58 years. Come here, baby. Let's get lost in each other. Let me blow your mind. And I have to put this out there 25 minutes in. I'm not a monogamous. I'm a polygamous. I will have as many soulmates as I can provide for her and our children. Song, loving you. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Okay, Father Nature, here to provide. As the liquid, with the liquid pineal gland, value structure, virtues. May virtues may get covered. Song, let me tell me, have you seen her? We covered our own virtuous values, our own valuable virtue. Song, I want to be living for the love of you. Do you sing these love songs to yourself? I want to be loving. I want to live for the love of myself as someone who believes in who I am, as a divine energy. Is that a crime? Is that wrong to teach that type of divinity? If every child believed in themselves and felt good about who they are, then they don't have to worry about jumping through hoops for this parent or that parent. And now we have insecure white males as president with toupees. And I mean, now we have coronavirus and what? Oh, I wanted to have population control measures. RA translation. I want to be living for the love of me, embodied in you. Just like you are living for the love of yourself, embodied in me. We are one verse. Song, always and forever. We'll spend tomorrow together. I'm talking all this stuff 28 minutes into this segment, and then the song Backstabbers came on. Smile in your face. All the time they want to take your place. I wish someone would take some of these knives out my back. Oh, listen to Brian, I ain't talking all that shit. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so, oh my goodness. My psych appointment with the doctor got canceled. I got a call from Social Security, disability, talking, we're working remotely. We can't, Mr. Arthur, we can't help you. I'm like, And what's the term? Oh, the term, I had to use this. Social isolation. And I'm supposed to have a doctor's appointment with my primary care next Tuesday over the phone. Okay. Excuse me. Where am I at last night? Oh, I don't want to say all that. What song? Close to Noon song. I got a dark-skinned friend named Michael Jackson. I got a light-skinned friend named Michael Jackson. genetic engineering, he was born a black man and died a white woman. I'm just asking, thinking questions. What are we doing with our integrity? What do we value? Do we value our own individual spirituality? Can we learn to become an undivided individual? I said, and I'm thinking about depth of divinity, self-love, self-appreciation, being melanin dominant, biological living light, child of the sun. You get to see everything, all that bad shot. I was conflicted about how to convey the message of self-approval. How does one determine where their time is spent between birth and death? What do you determine to value with your time of existence? Where does integrity begin? Every individual has to make a choice. I'm Father Nature. I'm sharing beyond education. Okay, so that still didn't get me to the Tao. But I think that's a good portion. I'm going to use this little bit, and I guess the next segment will be some Tao reading. Okay, how about that? 31 minutes. Already hit the right button. Don't delete your YouTube shit. It took you forever to get this far. But if you did watch, thank y'all. I just hope to get it up on YouTube at some point. And I'm still looking for the mother of my child. Is she gonna be able to comprehend anything I've just said about her own divinity and see herself as a child of the SUN? And even I have to admit, my big head came from my mother and my grandmother. So I have to revere and honor and respect, put especially melanin dominant black women on a pedestal. That's my role and responsibility as Father Nature, right? Am I too high? Did I come down? Shut up. 32. We'll end this at 33 minutes in. Bye. Peace. Segment.